Cure for the Uncommon Cold by Linda, Wyoming. John loved Mary, but Mrs. Fletcher could not know. Mrs. Fletcher was the live-in landlady downstairs in the old Victorian home on St. Clair where John loved Mary, and Mary was married to John, but still living down the hall because Mrs. Fletcher did not allow married couples, much less married coupling of body and mind. So 7 long months after they clandestinely tied the knot, John and Mary were in the same single rooms they occupied when they both moved in off campus as single students with no designs on changing that status anytime soon. Then John got to know Mary, and one breathless utterance led to another until time would not wait and a secret service was arranged on the weekend Mrs. Fletcher was away visiting her brother Vincent. But then Mary caught cold, and John caught Mary's cold, and Mrs. Fletcher caught on and called them on the carpet. Eviction seemed imminent for both until Mrs. Fletcher passed the chocolate chip cookies and cocoa in the front parlor and held open court. One of the acting Gabor sisters, don't know which, said the secret to a successful marriage is separate bathrooms, infinite wisdom from a finite source. My long-parted husband, Jeremy, had another idea about maintaining illusion in a relationship. His way was for the couple getting married to do so in a fever, as the Johnny Cash song goes, honeymoon, then separate until the same time next year. Keeps things new, keeps things mysterious. Well, we didn't do it his way, and nearly 7 years to the day of our hitch, he got the itch to ditch. She sipped her cocoa, said, "Still, I don't know how I didn't know about you two until you two shared your cold. I mean, the googly eyes should have given you away easy. My hindsight is not what it used to be." She took a bite of chocolate chip. "But to show I know how difficult it must have been for you two lovebirds, Mr. Appleton, the book antiquarian, will be returning home to Amherst and vacating the large front space upstairs. Soon as I fumigate the mustiness, the area is yours." Both of them started to thank her at the same time, but Mrs. Fletcher was having none of it. She was finishing her cookie, taking another sip of cocoa, and starting to sniffle.